Hello everyone. Welcome on into Planet Zoo. Hi, I'm Velvet. Thanks for joining me today for the summer project, which is a zoo that we are working on for the tropical DLC, which is going pretty well so far. We've got a lovely little zoo that we've recreated, and I've got some spaces here for some stuff, which I'm going to have a look at the moment. I can't remember what the stuff is, but I'm sure there's a reason I made those spaces. So let's get straight into it. So we have so far completed the bronze objectives and the silver objectives. So we're currently working on the gold objectives. Let's take a look. So we've got to have at least 9 habitat species in the zoo. So we've got 6 out of 9, and increase overall welfare to 80%. So this will be why we've got the 3 enclosures over here, which looks like I need to finish. And then we've got to increase our education rating to 3.0 stars, currently sitting at, just went up to 1.8. That's bonus. We've got to release 9 different habitat species to the wild, which means basically we need to breed some animals and release one of them to the... I don't have to breed them. I can just release one of each type, really, can't I? Well, it depends on the wild thing, doesn't it? Okay, well, we can try that. And then we've got to achieve an overall zoo rating of 4.0 out of 5, and we've currently got a rating of 3.8. So we're really close. The one that worries me most is the education rating to 3.0 stars. That can be a tricky one to deal with. But first things first, we are going to get in. We're going to get in our last habitat species into our zoo and get that all sorted because, hey, why not? We have got enough money for it, so we're sitting on like 35,000. Just thinking whether or not I should do another staff area over here, around the back. Nah, it's fine. Do one there and an entrance there, and then I want to go edit the barrier. We're going to add in our little windows. So we're going to have our one glass window. Yep, that one there. And I want to extend the path along. Okay, so by extending the path along, that means I can just get people kind of looking down that end. And we'll go switch the other way around. And then same around here, and that can all be glass front through here. Yay, hey! Looking good. Looking good, good looking. So, I'm just going to set up a new work zone for this. So, I'm going to call this last 3. Well, I know there's no staff room in it yet. I haven't actually set up the work zone, thanks. There we are. And then this is a staff room. Keep a hut. Done. And that's going to be our last 3. So then I'm going to add in 3 new keepers. And then we'll look after our last 3 zone. Right, looking good. Oh, the other thing that I will definitely need is guest facilities and finance. We'll have some lovely donation boxes and maybe an ATM in there. We'll add some education boards and that sort of thing, but I want to get animals first. Right, we've already got fosses. Facility is without power. ATM 3. Oh, I don't have any power down here. Darn. I can sneak one in through. Maybe I can sneak a power in through here. I always forget about the fact that we need to worry about the renewable power, because the renewable power doesn't stretch as far as other power, so it's a little frustrating. Okay, so if I move the ATM down here, I think we should be good for getting that in the power zone. If I need to make more power, like in a different area down here, then maybe I need to do that, but we'll wait on that. So black and white ruffed lemur. We have enough lemurs. We've got, what have we got in the zoo? Shoot, let me refresh. So at the moment we've got black and white ruffed lemurs. We've got boa constrictor. We've got fosses. We've got, oh, I like how that's still named water monitor. We've got flamingos. who aren't happy, so I'm going to have to check in on what the dealio is there. Let's go see our flamingos quickly. What's going on, little flamingos? What aren't you happy with? Enrichment. Okay, let's see if we've got any lovely enrichment for our flamingos. Okay, enrichment. We've got a waterfall thing, and we've got sprinkler, and we've got a herb set marker. Hopefully that'll get them happy. 50%. No food enrichment. Oh, shoot. Okay, vet research. Oh! Well, I had a whole lot of vet research coming to me tonight. Wow. We might actually have some unlocked now. Yes, we've got the forage pool. Okay. Let's maybe move that over here, and then move this over here. And then hopefully that'll give us enough space for the forage pool. It does. There we are. And that's made our flamingos happy. Yes. Right, so we've got flamingos, red river hogs, red ruffed lemurs. Oh my gosh, we need to get rid of some of these animals. Ring-tailed lemurs. So what have we got on our list that we don't currently have in the zoo? Mandrill. We can get that. Actually, let's get the mandrills. Zoopedia. So, oh, no, they require water. I don't want to go into that whole water thing. It's a pain. Ah, oh, saltwater crocodile. Yeah, let's get a saltwater crocodile. That's awesome. I will need, in that case, a water treatment thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to create a second staff area down here. I have a staff path going down there. And we can add in water treatment and power down this end as well. Hopefully that'll help us out. So facility wise, let's add in power and water treatment and water temperature. Hopefully that'll be enough. And then in here, I'm going to do the terrain. We'll do a little dippity dip. And I'm going to fingers crossed that this is going to be enough space for our salty, aka saltwater crocodile. Okay, I'm going to fill that with water. Whoa. That's a lot of water. Maybe delete a level. It's a little bit high. That's good. That's good. That's a nice amount of water. So that should hopefully be protected by our lovely water temperature thingy. So go into animal trading and let's get ourselves salty. So we'll name that habitat that, and let's get all the bits and pieces and we need for a saltwater crocodile. We're going to call this a salty enclosure. We've already set up all of the work zones and everything like that, so we should be good as far as that goes. We just need to add in our little species and stuff. Saltwater crocodiles. So, food and water. Food tray. Let's get a fish feeder and a water pipe. Then heaters and coolers. I might go just a heater just in case, because I feel like they would like a warmer environment. I mean, we're going to find out pretty quickly if that's not the case. So, can I do like a little jetty thing? I haven't really tried this before. What if we had a little jetty and then we put an enclosure over the top of it like that? I've seen this in other zoos and it looked cool. So hopefully that works okay for our salty to get in. I don't know, we're going to find that out as well. Time will tell. Time will tell. Okay, so we've got like little... Actually, maybe we can lift this up a little bit. There we go, that's a little better. Okay, and then we're going to add in our lovely straw from there. I feel like that might have been a bit low otherwise. Okay, and then the other things we need are enrichment items. So blood herd, scent marker, frozen blood, mud bath. Whoa, I'm stuck in a tree. If I can move this over. And that over. Oh no, that's a little heater. Maybe we can fit in our little mud bath there. Yes, we can, I think. There we are. And a sprinkler. Hopefully they're going to be happy. Let's check it out. Terrain setup isn't appropriate for this animal. Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. We can change that. And a bit of soil. A little tiny bit more rock. And they're good. Okay. Environment, looking good, looking good, looking good. Enrichment seems happy. Alright, I think we've got a happy crocky. Oh, I forgot to add that to the mechanic setup. Whoopsies, thanks for the reminder game. Much appreciated. Work zone, edit work zone. We're going to add in our stuff that we've just put into the game. Because I forgot to add it. Whoopsie daisies. Okay, the mechanics should be pretty happy now. So we've got some talking points that we set up for the education rating. So hopefully those will tick over. Now we do need 2 more animals. Let's see what our options are. I really don't want to have to do a mandrill if I don't have to. Let's have a look at the gorilla. If they don't need water, I mean, that would be great. Oh, 6 meters wide and 2 meters deep. Oh man, that's such a pain. I don't really want to do that. I'll have to do it, won't I? Because there aren't any other options. There's bonobo. Yep. All of the like gorillas and monkeys and what have you, they just seem to require that 6 meter space. I think I'm just going to have to dig in and basically do it. I'm just going to have to bite the bullet and do it. Darn it. Oh, dangerous animal has escaped. Uh-oh. Ugh. Oh, okay. Maybe I need to not have things climbable. Perhaps that's the problem. I don't know. Maybe that's just not tall enough for our flosser. Man, they're little rascals, aren't they? They do like to jump out of things, or jump over things. Okay, we're going to have to go a little higher, I think, for these guys, because they're spry little fellas. Oh! Oh. 5 meters. Surely they can't get over a 5 meter fence. I mean, that's pretty high. Pretty high. Where's our crocky? Oh, there. Okay, you know what? We should keep an eye on the animal trading. Oh, what's this? We don't have this. Ah, it's the water monitor. Yes, I want. I'm going to push pause because I want that and I don't want time to go. Let's have a look at the zoopedia. And grade 2 fence, need a bit of water. That's fine. Eee! I'm excited because that means we can put this into... I think I'm going to go with this enclosure here because it's a little bit smaller. And we'll have like a little bit more space to work with if we do need to build... you know, 6 meter whatever gap around for if it's a monkey or whatever. Okay, let's add in some water. Hopefully that'll be enough for our water monitor. I feel like that's a decent amount of water. Okay, let's get animal trading. We've got a water monitor. That makes me so happy. Yay. Back to play, and let's see. Oh, what was it called? I think it was like Asian water monitor. I knew it had something in front of its name, and I was just like, oh, I'm not going to remember it. Asian water monitor. So, you know, sometimes names can be a little bit tricky in this game, and actually remember them. But yes, an water monitor. There we are. Let's get them sorted. So they need a food tray and underwater fish feeding and that. Fortunately, this is like a couple of water areas, so we have our water temperature and blah, blah, blah already sorted out. So I don't know if we need a heater. We'll do I don't know. I don't want to take their water space up with a big jetty. So maybe we'll do like a little enclosure over here. Up there? Yep. And I'm just crossing my fingers at this stage that that's going to be enough water space. Otherwise we're going to have to redo things a little bit, but that's fine. I don't think they're that big, so I think that should be alright. Okay, so we have a shelter, and then we have some fun things. Little rubber duckies and balls and pumpkins. Sprinklers. Okay, so that should make them nice and happy, I would hope. Facility is without power. Oh, that's fine. We're ignoring that. Okay, our flamingos are researched. Yay. Things are researched. That's good. Animals seem to be... Oh, nutrition. Get in here. Which one are you? Okay, they're waiting for food. Where's my food, keeper? Research complete. Great. I might add another keeper to my lemurs. I don't know which work zone they're in though. Is it left side? Nope. Lemurs. Oh, duh. Jesus. Add another keepers to the lemurs just so we keep them fed. Now, I did have the notification pop up. What was the problem? Diseased animal discovered. Oh no! Our salty's got a disease. Okay, so I want to go back into animal training and just double check our situation there. We don't have another salty. We don't have another water monitor. So that's fine. At this point, I am thinking we're going to have to get a bigger AP monkey thing. A bigger AP monkey thing. It's technical talks there, guys. Don't worry about me. So that means we're going to have to dig a hole. Fine, I'll do it. I'll man up. I'll dig myself a hole and we'll make a nice deep trench so our animals don't escape. We'll have nice high walls, nice deep trench, and they'll stay put. This is the plan. Alright, so I've done a trench. We've got a trench all around the outside. Hopefully that's going to be enough. This is going to be their space. We've got space there for the keeper to get in there. I mean, I don't know how the animal doesn't just escape through that, but... I mean, I guess what it is. Maybe I could do fencing if it's a problem. We'll keep an eye on it. I don't know if it's going to be a problem or not, but... if it is, I can put like some sort of gate or something across there. I guess that would be the fix. So let's go. Nice high fence. Ridiculously high fence. And let's get our next animal. Oh, we'll put some water in there, actually. Before I do that, let's put some water in there. Oh, I'm going to need a water treatment thing. Actually, I might go a little smidge lower. It doesn't need to be super high because we're not going to be swimming in it. Okay. Water treatment. So, I mean, covers most of it. Hopefully that'll be fine. Water treatment, water temperature. I mean, they're not going to be swimming in it, so it's just really... Actually, you know what? We don't even need water temperature because they're not swimming in it. The idea is to prevent things. Okay, animal trading. Oh, we got a second Asian water monitor. What sex did we need for her? They're both males. Darn. Alright, we've got to keep an eye out for a female. And I'm thinking, oh, and now we've got another salty as well. What was the salty that we needed? Male or female? Male, and I think we've got a female here, right? Yes, we've got a mating pair for our salties. Great, which is that one there. And change that name to water monitor. Yay, we're making progress. So we just need a female Asian water monitor. And let's get ourselves a mandrill. So we've got a male. And a female. So what's the dynamic there? 5 to 10, up to 1 male, 9 females. Okay, maybe we get a couple of females. Might speed the old, you know, mating thing along a little bit. Plus, they seem to like, you know, groups. They are social, so that makes sense. Okay, because we're doing okay on cash at the moment, so that should be all good. So, yes, look at it. We're getting our ticky ticks. We're getting our tickety ticks. So we've got have at least 9 different habitat species in the zoo. Tickaroo. Great. But we need some stuff for them. So let's get ourselves a nice mandrill set of things. Oh, you know what? I haven't actually checked the water monitor's terrain yet either, so we need to go back and do that. Okay, so we've got a large feeding platform, water. I think we're going to need climbing stuff, pretty sure. So let's get climbing things everywhere. Great. Oh, look, they've got a cool little keyboard that they can use. That's so cute. Climbing things everywhere. They're going to be the climbiest, happiest climbing animals in the climbing world. Okay, hopefully that's enough. What else we got? Oh, we haven't done a shelter yet either. Let's do this little shelter with like the roof on it. That's quite cute. I mean, they haven't got... Oh, actually, they haven't really got the most space, but we can extend the space if we need to. I don't really want to. Okay, they've got more than enough space, so that's fine. They're going to be happy with their space. They're not happy with their enrichment, but I haven't finished doing that yet, so that's fine. Oh, we got another tick. Achieve overall zoo rating of 4.0 out of 5 stars. We've got that. Yes. Our education rating's actually gone up as well to 2.4 stars. So we are making some progress, my friends. We're making some progress. Get some more enrichment in here. Have like a sprinkler. We'll have a rolly thing and a suspended forager. Okay. And maybe another sprinkler over here. So that should keep them pretty happy. Let's just check in on their terrain. So they're looking happy. They need some more soil and a little bit more short grass. And they're done. They would like some more plant coverage though. So Africa, tropical. Add in some cute little trees around the place. No, that's not the right kind of tree. Oh, no, it's the Africa buffalo grass that was the problem, not the trees. Well, these actually can get good coverage. Hopefully they don't climb up those trees and escape. That's the problem. But anyway, they've got the trees, they've got coverage. Happy days. So, the mandrills are sorted. They should be off on their way and living their best lives. That's our mandrill enclosure. So, we haven't actually checked on our water monitor as yet. Can't currently see it. Where you going, little buddy? Come on, little buddy. I assume somewhere in the water, being a water monitor. Yep, there he is. So, terrain. Yeah, we've got too much long grass. So let's get in some rock. And some soil. Yep, okay. Should be happy with that. And do we have... aren't too worried about plant coverage. So, hey, they're happy. So, you know, the other thing we haven't actually put down is our media devices for each of our enclosures down here. So we'll do that because that'll obviously help us with our education rating, as always. I am just a little concerned about power. Yeah, as I suspected, power is an issue. I think I can just reach that one. Alright, that's good. So I'm just going to turn this path into a staff path so people don't go along it. There we go. Problem solved. It's a staff path. You can't go near there. It's fine. I need to add that to our mechanics thing as well before I forget. Okay, so Asian water monitor. Asian water monitor. Now I am going... Oh, no power, are you kidding me? Wind turbine not covering it. Wind turbines suck. I need like a booster thing, but I don't think those exist, do they? Do solar panels work better? Okay, that might be a better angle for it. Okay. So that should be power there and power there. Great educational speaker and habitat board. Great. Great gravies. So then we're going to have our salty board. Saltwater crocodile. Saltwater crocodile. And then we do need a board for our mandrills as well, which should go down over here somewhere. Hopefully there's power in that particular area. Oh shoot, there might not be. Oh, okay, we'll just need to move it along a bit. We're fine. We'll put that right there so it's not, you know, interrupting the view. We don't want to do that. And maybe we could have like a little education station. A little education station there. Always handy for the kids. And we're going to turn that into a mandrill board. Well, I think we're doing okay. We've got our habitat species sorted out. Tickets are underpriced, so let's raise those up a bit. Vet research is complete. So what have we got? So we can maybe do a little bit of work on that. And you know what I might also do, oh, while I remember, is the work zone for the mechanics. Okay. And the other thing that I was going to do was train up my staff. There we go, a bit of staff training. Always helpful. So, Keeper's work zone does not include habitat or exhibit. Huh? I don't know which keeper that is. Left side lemurs, work zone 5. Oh. Left side, left side, left side. Last three, lemurs, lemurs. Okay, that should be good. I think I just made a little boo-boo. That's fine. So let's just check in and see how we're going with our goals. So we've got an education rating of 3.0 stars, and we need to release 9 different habitat species to the wild. So let's have a look at our species. The other thing, the last one that we need from mating pair is... yes, Asian water monitor. We needed a female. Genius, brilliant, wonderful, perfect. So that should help us with our mating pair. Oh, you know what? Cannot be released to the wild, cannot be released to the wild. I was going to say, maybe I can adopt some that I can just release to the wild. Oh, like this fossa. I'm going to put it in here, and then I'm just going to release it to the wild. Because why not? Chinese pangolin, where was that before I needed to do that? And I'm just going to put another mandrill in there just for funsies. Right, let's see what we can send off into the world. So, animals. Now we need to basically... Can't send that one to the wild, can't send that one to the wild because that's in transit. So, black and white ruffed lemur. Let's maybe send... Release the wild. Boom, 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 boom. Done. Probably get... Oh, they're too young. Might send a couple more males out. We're getting quite a few lemurs in there. So we've got black and white lemur. Let's go... Oh, have I got some animals in exhibit trading? Nice. Let's get rid of those. Casheroos for me. So then we've got our fossa. So they're in transit. I'll just wait till it gets there. Oh, my fossas have actually bred. Oh well. Flamingos. They're not happy about something. What aren't they happy about? Let's just check in on my flamingos. Welfare, nutrition. Oh, where's their keeper? Get over there, lazy keeper. Like, the keeper's in there. Why aren't they getting their nutrition? No, you know what? They're fed. They just need to get over there and eat. Maybe I need to add in like a second thingy. By thingy, I mean a feeding thing. You know, food bowl. There we go. Add in a second food bowl, but I think they're okay now. So flamingos. I don't think I can get rid of any of those via release to wild at this point, but I have got a couple of youngins that are just about to age up, so I should be able to get rid of them then. Right, mandrills. Oh, there's a baby on the way, so we should be able to clear those out very soon. Oh, we can release this one to the wild, but that's my male, so I need to keep him. Red river hog. Release them. Now, we should definitely be able to release a couple of these red ruffed lemurs. So, see you later. Oh, okay, we got an achievement for that. Release 20 endangered species, critically endangered species, I think. Oops. So, done something. Oh my gosh, we've got quite a lot of lemurs. Might get rid of a couple of these females as well. That enclosure must be overrun. I haven't really looked at it, to be honest, but I'm sure it probably is. And then we've done that. So we haven't got any ring-tailed lemurs at this point having bred. So let's just have a wee look at our ring-tailed lemur situation and if we can get any more, and the answer is no. Right. We'll keep an eye on that. We'll try and get some more. Oh, we've got actually a little baby here. Never mind, we've got a baby, so we can get rid of the baby at some point. And we've got our salties, neither of which we can release to the wild, so we've kind of got to wait on those guys having a baby, or the alternatively getting another one that I can just release to the wild. We should have our male flosser there that I can just release to the wild. Yes, alright, we'll get rid of him. So where does that leave us? 4 out of 9. Education rating almost at 3 stars. Wow, we're doing alright. We're doing okay. The problem I'm seeing is that I've got to remember who I've released and who I haven't. My memory is appalling. So, yay on that idea. But we'll do our best. I'm always thinking maybe I could get like another species of something that I can just put in somewhere and then release. Like this one here, the bonobo. Let's just put that in there, and then as soon as it gets here, we can just release it. Why not? And then we got the Chinese pangolin. No, we can't release that. Oh, ring-tailed lemur? Was that the one that we were... needed more of, I think. So I'm going to put that in there. We do have a baby on the way. And then can I... I can't. But if I can keep an eye on ones that I can just bring in and just release... I mean, that's just going to be the easier way to do it, right? Rather than waiting on breeding. Water temperature repair. Oh, requires repair. Get over there, mechanic. Are we short on mechanics, are we? Oh, shoot. I've only got one. Yep, I'm short on mechanics, alright. Whoopsie diddles. Okay, Red River Hog is about to inbreed. Oh, shoot. Okay, contraception for you. And maybe you can yeet out of here somehow. We'll worry about you later. Low welfare here. Keep resigned. Right, so the animal that I needed to get rid of straight away was the bonobo. So let's... Animals infected. Oh, man. Okay, well, we're not going to release that straight away. Let's call the vet. We'll fix them up and then we'll send them on their way. Don't infect the rest of my animals. Thank you very much, you diseased little animal. So we've done fossa. We are waiting on the flamingos, but I think we should be able to get rid of this one. Okay, so we've done flamingo. Check. So that should give us 5 out of 9. Yep, 5 out of 9. So we're waiting on... We've done flamingo. We've done fossa. We've done black and white. We are waiting on mandrill, which we can't do at the moment, but we do have a couple of pregos. We just... pregos. Shocking language, Velvet. But we're waiting on them to drop. Red River Hog we've done. Great, pregnant. Okay, so she should be able to become unpregnant now because the other baby, the other male is gone. So done that. Protesters have arrived at the zoo. Why? Oh, flippin' heck. Why are these... Where are my keepers and why are they always so hungry, these things? Get over here, keepers. Okay, well, I'll try and add in like another platform. Maybe our keepers can keep on top of it. Maybe they can't. I don't know. There's food over there. So that's something. There's quite a crowd in there. It's quite crowded. Okay, well, there's food in there now, so that should be all good. Good. Keepers, work faster. Bit research done. Okay, back to our trading out of the animals. So we've got 5 out of 9. Education ratings has gone down to 2.0 stars. Great. So flamingo's done. Mandrill we need to work on. Red River Hog is done. Red Ruff Lemur is done. Ring-tailed lemur, we need to get rid of one of them. Make sure we can get rid of that one, so we may as well. We're short on them, but that's fine. Should be able to get another one. So it should be 6 out of 10. 6 out of 9, I mean. Yes, 6 out of 9. Which leaves us with the salties, the mandrills, and... Oh, the bonobo. Once they're back from surgery, we can get rid of them. And the Asian water monitors. But if we can get like a couple of animals in there that we can just trade out, I mean, that would be great. As soon as that bonobo's back from the vet surgery, we should be good to go. So, education rating, while we're waiting on that, let's get in some conservation boards around the place. We're going to pump up this education. You guys are going to know all about it. You're going to know all the things. Thank you very much, my friendly people. Hopefully there's power. Because if there ain't power, we're in trouble. Okay, so some education boards there. I'm just going to get as many education boards as I can around the place, because that is going to be our way to success, I feel like. The other thing I might do is just see if we can dot around some more talking areas as well, like little talking points. It doesn't... Or just throw like some educators around, maybe? I mean, that's another thing that I can do. Or so many education boards. Ridiculous amount. I love it. Okay, I've got some more boards around, so I'm going to cross my fingers that that's going to help. We'll keep an eye on that. And let's see if our bonobo's out of the vet surgery yet. Yes, so we should be able to release to wild, which will hopefully give us 7 out of 9. Yep. Let's see if we've got any other animals we can bring in that might be of use to us. Bonobo, Chinese pangolin. Yes. I'm going to put them in with the red river hog. And then as soon as they're in, we can get rid of them. And that should leave us with just one more to go. Have we done the Western Lowland Gorilla? Or is that the one that we've got in here? No, that's mandrill. Okay, we can get that as well. Luckily, I had just enough. So we'll wait for them to arrive, and then I think we should have that done, which just leaves us with our education rating. Amazing! And that's just going to be maybe just a little bit of fiddling around and a bit of time. Wow, this has been a fairly decently quick zoo, but it's been like a decent amount to do, but it hasn't been like torturous, you know? It's been good. I think me remaking the zoo right at the start really did help, so it's probably something I'm going to continue to do. Just have like a little speed build and just rejig it so, you know, I can get the zoo that way that I want it rather than the random way, whatever this, you know, the game's kind of done it. Okay, so the pangolins arrived at the zoo, which means the other one should be here as well, whatever that was that we got. Oh, the western lowland. So, released to the wild, pangolin. And then we're just waiting on the western lowland gorilla, which is in transit. And should be there. Oh, whoops. No, I don't want to move them to the trade centre. Kind of wanted them to move out of the zoo. Animal is injured. Oh, man. Okay. Let's get them off to the vet. It's fine. Just need a little fixing up, a little tender loving care, which we're going to give them. And then they'll be off into the wild, ready to reintegrate into the wild. So we should be at 8 out of 9. We're doing so well with that. It's great. That makes me happy. We haven't had to muck around too much with it. A little bit of clever thinking and we got there. So what if I add in another, I don't know, 5 educators. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, let's add 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I mean, do they just wander around and educate people? I don't even know how that works, really. Do I need, like, talking point areas? I don't know. We can maybe try that. Let's do some animal talk point areas. See if that helps us. Animal talk point area. Oh no, we're not going to link seating. We're just going to have Asian water monitor, mandrill, saltwater crocodile. Great. One's going to be January. And one's going to be February, one's going to be March. Yay! Let's just add that to our work zones. Edit work zone for the mechanics. Okay, so we're going to give away our last animal and then we're just going to work on education. In transit. Okay, hang on. They're just in transit. And they're there, so it should be released to wild. And tick. Alright, let's just get a little bit of fast forwarding happening and we'll just cruise on forth and see if we can get that education rating. Boom. Okay, I've got my education rating up to 2.9. I'm crossing my fingers that we have got this. Crossing my fingers. So I've been adding conservation boards. I've added these little kids things. The other thing that I did that may not have thought of is the audio guide. So I added a couple more information centres and lowered the price of the audio guides and we did it. That's amazing. Yes, the summer project gold objectives completed. It's turned out perfect, but honestly I knew it would. With my ideas and your everything else, there was no way we could fail. Everyone is so impressed with what we've done here. Well, almost everyone, not Dominic. Daddy fired him when I proved that he'd cleared out all the petty cash and maxed out the zoo's credit line buying champagne. I wouldn't have minded, but some of the vintages he bought were totes cringe. Like super old? Ugh. Buy the fresh stuff, you weirdo. Anyway, speaking of champagne, you're invited to a party I'm throwing to celebrate my friends speaking to me again. Oh, and the zoo success. The car will pick you up at 5 and the dress code is oligarch casual. Fantastic. All right, let's go check out what our next zoo will be and we'll wrap things up from there. Right, so we have zipping through the zoos. We've finished Arctic Adventures, Twilight, Grasslands, and now Tropical. So next, we are on to the Arid DLC and Tiffany's Paradise Park, Sun, Sand, and Stilettos. So Tiffany's Paradise Park is a new up-and-coming tourist destination proudly showcasing Saudi Arabia's beauty, history, and wildlife through the use of modern education, retail, and dining. That is, if you and Tiffany are up to the challenge. Okay, guys, join me next week. We're going to be starting on Tiffany's Paradise Park. Let's see how that goes. I'm really interested in getting back to the desert and maybe some of the new animals that we might be contending with. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have fun. Remember to hit subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps me out as a creator, and you get to get a few reminders when I have popped something new onto my channel. So thanks for watching. Bye bye.